right, go ahead and give some. Perfect. So we are loaded up and headed to go get a Toyota Tundra that got stuck in the lava flow just south of Bend, in between Bend and Lapine. We've got the willies hooked to the back because I don't know how much I can trust those tracks on the sharp lava rocks just yet, and there's not a whole bunch of snow out there. There will be soon, but right now it's only about a foot or so, so those rocks are still what you'd be driving on, not on top of the snow. So to play it safe, taking the willies on the tires instead of the Jeep on the track, because like I said, I don't know how much I can trust them on that type of terrain yet as far as tearing a track, and I don't want to buy a new track yet. So we're gonna head over, pick up the customer, and then get headed out there. All right, so we got our customer picked up. We're out here in the woods now. We're gonna unload right here. The Dollies went impressively far in the snow. I wasn't expecting to do that good. And then we're gonna head out this way to go and find their truck. All right, we got the truck unloaded, gonna leave it there. Got the Jeep unloaded here. We're all gonna hop in it and head up the hill. All right, we finally made it out here. We got Paul and Tanya here. They had a long night last night. What time about was it? A little after 1.
Yes.
And this is a road you can drive from Bend all the way into Lapine, really. And it's snow now, and what got them is this hill right here gets pretty steep, and as you can see, tried coming up it, spun out, and then slid backwards. Missed this big rock, but got jammed up on that one right there, which is almost as big. So the trick is going to be getting this thing up and out of here, back onto the road, and then back down around these rocks without ripping anything off on these. And we checked it out from here to where they hiked to out at the highway to finally get a ride home in the middle of the night last night in the snow. Was 6 miles. So 6 mile hike. It was a long night. What do you say, about 5 hours of hiking? A little under 5 hours of hiking. So we're gonna get the Jeep set up and rig some lines and figure out how we can get this thing out of here. So just to clarify, the reason this big hill is here all of a sudden is because it's a lava flow. The Newberry volcano and crater is right up there. This is where the big lava flow came down, which is why in the middle of this road that follows the gas line, all of a sudden it goes straight up. So this is super rocky and gets really steep. Normally great traction because lava rock has great traction, but not when it snows. All right, we're set up, rigged up. We've got my Jeep pulled up next to him, backed into that one rock to kind of hold it. My winch line runs up here to that tree, snatch block back down to the tow hook on the far side of the truck, to another snatch block to kind of double up our pulling power, to this Matt's off-road recovery rope to a second tree. So as we pull, this will stretch and I'll keep pulling, and then as he comes out, if it's a little jerk or a big jump out of there, that stretch in this rope will keep tension on these lines the whole time so they never go slack and pop out of a pulley or something. The only danger is if that end lets loose, this line will go that way, so away from us, which is important. Okay, I'm in my Jeep so I can hold the brake. They're in their truck, probably safest. Go ahead and turn your wheel to the passenger side. See, the ground is starting to move where that tire is. That rope is stretching, which is what we want. Now we're going. Okay, hold on. Let me pull myself up some and use this hill to help out. Okay, hold on there. All right, I had to put the camera down and actually like do the job for a sec, but this bumper was hooked on this rock and we jammed my shovel and the hitch and everything else we could down here to, well, the shovel made it. Your hitch is down here. We'll get that. We jammed all that down there to lift the tire up as it came off of that so that it didn't just peel this bumper back off, and I think that worked. Now I think if I keep backing up where I'm at and you just keep going and trying to get your whole truck over on that road on that side of that rock, and then we can lower you back down. Just if I yell stop, stop, I'm going to watch that front winch line on your bumper up there.
Okay.
The little willies that could. All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Okay, stop. All right, now we got them single snatch blocked off of one tree, and we're gonna use the Matt's off-road recovery winch. Go ahead, which is also known as a drive shaft. Okay, hold on. That's all right, keep going. Okay, good. Okay, that is staying off his back bumper like I was hoping. We're gonna get farther back down here. See, this is one of those situations where I really like running steel cable. All right, go ahead, give some. Perfect. You just try to avoid that rock as best you can.
Yeah.
If your front end starts to get too close to the side of your body here, I'll rerun that line off of that tree to your front end and pull your front end over away from it. So if you can get your back end to come around it from there, we can use the winch and make it happen.
All right.
All right, keep coming. Okay, just hold your wheel straight. Okay, now turn driver's side. You're good. Actually, straighten your wheel. Don't worry about getting your back end over, because that's going to put your front end into that bush.
Okay.
And I can pull your back end over.
Okay.
So keep coming, put your wheel straight. Okay, stop there. Let me move the cable. Okay, he's got this bush on this side. I don't want him to swing his front end to turn and drag through that bush when I can just pull him over. All right, go ahead and come straight back. Okay, hold up there. Let me hook up to you and I'll pull your back in this way, because I don't want you to turn into that bush. Okay, so we got him back down away from that rock, which put him in the bushes. So now I'm gonna pull him sideways with our Yankum rope to get us back in the track. And then hopefully we can all back down from there. Okay, so I'm gonna have him hold his foot on the brake so that I just skid us back in around. Guess we have to bump it. Okay, now go ahead and come back. Okay, turn passenger. All right, go ahead and hold up there. I think you got it. The only thing I'm worried about that big long truck is the back end sliding down too far. I think he's got it. Look at that. We're headed out of here. Right as the snow is starting to come down. So now we're just gonna take it easy, make sure they make it out with no trouble, and hopefully everybody goes home. this right here is another really big lava flow, as you can see by all the lava rock, so we go back into the woods to get around it. See up there, all the lava, that whole ledge up there. That's okay. Makes a nice drive through the woods to get around. Made it. Oh, we're gonna have to back up. They are for sure gonna have to back up. Or not, I was wrong. Well, we finally made it back out to the main road. There's my truck, so we can hook back up. Hey, we got out of there just in time.
Oh shit.
Snow started coming, and it's getting really windy and cold, but overall, I think that went good.
I think so too.
No extra damage. Your bumper's still on the truck. I was a little worried about that. All right, well, let's get loaded up and headed out of here.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, well, they're headed out of here. There they go. I got the Jeep loaded up on the back of the truck. It's back on the Collins Dollies. It's, as you can see, I don't know if you can see or not. There you can see, it's snowing pretty good now, so we're gonna head out of here, see how these Dollies do, and you can't see me. Try to get home. All right, well, we made it back to town. Just stopped at the Shell station here and got a hot chocolate for the drive home. Everything went good. That bumper didn't get ripped off. That bumper was hooked over the backside of the rock. I was really afraid of pulling out of there and pulling the bumper off the back, so I jammed like my shovel and a few other things under that tire to lift it as I pulled, and figured I'd sacrifice my shovel to save this bumper, but shovel held up, so that was even better. Yeah, no additional damage. It was kind of a hard pull, but we got it out of there. It was wedged in some rocks really bad, and they're happy and made it home. They had a really rough night last night. And the best part of the whole story is after they hiked 6 miles all the way back out to the highway and got there at like 4:30, 5 in the morning, they got an Uber to come pick them up out in the middle of nowhere in the woods on the side of the highway in a snowstorm. So I think that is the best part of the whole story. But now they're home, their truck's home, I'm headed home, and everybody's happy. Oh, and don't forget, we still have our merchandise sale going on at CascadeHeavyRescue.com. There'll be a link down below. We're getting to the end of the month where everything's going to our friends to help them out with their house fire, so any support is greatly appreciated. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.